What's up, you guys? Scott here. So I made this very important video for all you therapists, coaches, NLPers, and healers that are still hesitating to launch your business, that are still scared to get out in public and tell people about the incredible things you can do, and still hesitating to take even the first piece of action, do the first thing you know you need to do, and launch your business as successfully as it can be. So guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about probably the biggest sticking points and bottlenecks and excuses, because that's what they really are, that people have when it comes to launching their business. I'm going to give you a better way to think. I'm going to show you how to take action, and I'll talk about the most important things you can do as of today, regardless of how scared you are, regardless of how nervous you are, or even if you've just been qualified, what you can do as of today to start getting success, to start bringing in clients, to start making money and launch this business and be extremely proud of it as well. So guys, without further ado, let's dive into the content. Let's go. What you can see in front of you guys is a whole list of probably the biggest sticking points that therapists and coaches run into as to why they don't just jump in the deep end as a therapist or a coach. I'll also leave some more resource videos below, which will explain some of these ideas a lot further. Otherwise, this video would drag out for several hours. But guys, this is what it comes down to. You are now qualified as a therapist or a coach. The quickest way to build a business is to dive in the deep end. But I understand as well, you might have some, concerns or thoughts that might be preventing you from taking action, diving in the deep end when you know that's the quickest way to do it, but you are resisting. There's something happening there. So guys, let me go through these one by one. And like I said, check out the videos below that I will attach that explain these details and more. So your first sticking point or thought as to why the hell are you not just diving in the deep end is, Scott, there is too much competition. Is this the case? Absolutely. You are 100% correct. There is more competition now, and it will continue to grow than there ever was before. With so many therapists and coaches getting qualified every single day, every single week, every single month, it's becoming what it seems to be harder to stand out in this market. And there are two things I want to point out right here. Because of the competition, if you guys don't move fast, it's going to get harder and harder and harder and harder. And there's no deep thinking or mindset or anything you can do or resistance to not wanting to grow the business that'll prevent that happening. That is just the reality we live in. So if there is too much competition, Scott, like, how do I get around it? What should I do? I'm going to leave one of the most important videos that you watch this year for your business. I'm going to leave that below. I'm going to teach you how to stop identifying as a therapist or a coach, why you never want to identify as a therapist or a coach, and why you never want to launch a therapy and coaching business. I'll show you how to flip that on its head, and I'll show you how to stand out in the market regardless of the competition. It's a very useful video, guys. Check that out below. So the next big sticking point is I have people say to you on the strategy call, Scott, I'm too scared to go live. I'm too scared to launch the business. I'm too scared to tell everybody that I'm a hypnotherapist or a coach. Well, the quick answer to this is business isn't about you. Get out of your head. I think a lot of people get caught in this point because they believe that they've got to expose themselves to an extent. They've got to open up about their story, their journey. And I get it. Some people aren't ready for that. But here's the quick thing. Don't worry about it. It's not about you. Your clients don't care about your story. Your clients don't care about your journey. They care nothing about you. Clients are too concerned about their own problem. So what you want to do is get out of your head. Stop going to the courses, trying to put your story together, convinced that you've got to tell your story to connect with your clients, with that stuff. Absolute garbage. The only thing you need to do right now, guys, and you can do this because you're qualified, is heal your clients. Take them from their current situation to their desired situation, and you never have to mention anything about you. So guys, get out of your head. It's not about you. Business will never be about you. And the funny thing is, the aggregate to getting out of your head and not thinking about yourself, you will actually succeed, because now you have all the time in the world to think about your clients, and it's the only thing that matters. Clients buy results, guys. They don't buy you. They don't buy your story. They don't care about your connection, your journey. They don't care about any of this stuff. So clients don't care. So if they don't care, you don't have to worry about yourself. Just heal your clients. The next one, based on it's really not about you, it comes down to content. People are really scared when it comes to content because they believe content is, I've got to talk again about my story, my journey. But I'm here to tell you again, just like it's not about you and your story, your content shouldn't be talking about yourself, your journey, or anything like this. You shouldn't be posting selfies. In my entire career, I've never posted a selfie. I tell all my students not to post selfies. Why? Because selfies don't convince clients that you are an expert. If you're posting selfies, that's more of an ego thing. Okay, so if you're caught in your head, stuck in your ego, it means that you're always constantly talking about yourself, your journey and things. And remember, clients don't care about this stuff. Also with your content, don't worry about your why you decided to become a hypnotherapist. You don't have to talk about that stuff. The how, I'm going to talk about NLP and hypnosis, post selfies and things like this. This is all irrelevant content, and it's not going to prove to your clients that you are an expert. The only thing you guys should be talking about in your content, whether you are starting out or it's further along in your career, is answering questions. Exactly what I'm doing here now. Would you guys really sit through a 1-hour video of me talking about myself, my journey and all that? Well, probably you guys would, therapists and coaches. But lawyers that I used to work with to quit smoking, they couldn't care less about me. I used to try and teach them on what I was trained in, how I was trained, all this unconscious mind stuff. Blank face as soon as I broached the subject, because my lawyers just wanted to quit smoking. Just like my students want to build their business. They don't care about my journey. They just want to know, if I'm about to join Scott program, is it going to work? So it's my job to convince them of that every single day. So forget about your why. Forget about trying to explain hypnosis and coaching to people. They don't understand. They don't care. Selfies are irrelevant. Get out of your head and your own ego. It's not about you. It's always going to be about your clients. The next big one, and probably the biggest one on this list, is, Scott, should I start charging immediately? Now, I'll give you my advice with this, but this comes with a caveat. If you need to give away a certain amount of free sessions or pro bono sessions as a part of your certification, absolutely, I'm 100% all for that. But if you don't, do not use it as an excuse to procrastinate. Because what happens is this: we start to think, well, Scott, I'm just qualified. I'm not a so-called expert. Maybe I'll just charge $50 here, $75 here, $100 here, just to, get some confidence. I'm going to do this for a year, then I'll bump it up from 100 to 115. Good luck, guys. If you do not have to give away free sessions or pro bono, dive in the deep end. You may as well dive in the deep end and learn how to swim once you're in the water itself. So guys, you're going to have to charge immediately. You need cash flow in the business. The only way a business can survive is cash flow. Therapy, coaching, entrepreneurial business, motivation business, whatever you call yourself, you need cash flow, and you want to be getting cash flow immediately. When it comes to free sessions and getting this confidence thing, I'm going to give away free sessions for testimonials. All you're going to do is attract the wrong people. You guys probably know people in your life who love free stuff. And when it comes to have to spend $1 here, $5 here, $20 here, they're always the first to argue it because they're always looking for something cheaper. Do you really want to work with that person? Is that person really going to build your confidence? And how good could the testimonial be? Like, I went and saw Scott. It was really relaxing because I gave this thing away for free. So why would it be any better result than that? You want to blow your clients away. And in order to get quality clients, you have to increase your price. And again, I'll leave a video below, guys, talking about the quality of client that you should be going for and how the price will really react to that and create better paying clients. But at the end of the day, guys, cash flow, it's the only way to run a business. You can say all day long that it's about an altruistic thing. If I give away enough free sessions, more people will come in. It's about sending out good vibes. You can convince yourself of that garbage all day long, and it really is garbage. Cash flow, guys. Cash flow allows you to bring resources into the business. The biggest resource we have right at the start of your business is time. If you don't bring cash flow in, you now have to take away the time that you would normally do to work with clients and go get a 9-to-5 job just to survive. How good of a therapist or coach could you really be if 90% of your week is in a full-time job? I mean, could you imagine going to a full-time job with 5 certifications that you've spent $50,000 on, but going to your normal receptionist job or something like that? What a waste of time and what a waste of a massive opportunity for you to change your life, guys, but also your client's life. So cash flow immediately. Clients will pay a higher price if you learn how to structure your business that way, if you learn how to sell at this higher price. Now, guys, I'm going to give you an even better resource right at the end that I was going to show you all of this stuff right here, and we'll talk about cash flow immediately. But guys, one of the biggest things you take away from this video, cash flow is king. Cash flow is the lifeblood of your business. You can try and run a business for free, but I guarantee you'll be looking at the want ads quicker than you know what to do with, and you'll never be able to launch this business. So start getting money into your service and into your business immediately. Stop with the free sessions, the pro bono, unless you have to, of course, but stop with those things as an excuse to, I want to build my confidence, because you'll be there forever. It's like, how long's a piece of string? The next one, big one. This is never going to feel right. It's never going to feel ready. Stop waiting for the stars to align with this and, favorite month to line up with the right number in the sunlight, all that. Again, just off the top of my head, you sort of see my point here, guys. You're never going to feel ready. Okay. Confidence comes with action. You don't get confident by not doing anything and waiting. So what confidence does over time is it shows you, yes, I can run a business. Yes, I can charge a good price. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I can see my clients. You get enough of that stuff going on in your life, you'll have no problems with your business. But confidence doesn't come by fixing some mindset thing or sitting back and doing affirmations like every day and every way I'm waking up more confident. Again, you're just wasting time. Okay, you're going to have to start charging eventually. You're going to have to launch the business eventually. So cut out the middleman and do this thing straight away. It's never going to feel right. It's never going to be perfect. You're going to be scared shitless. There are still things that I do in my company today that scare the shit out of me. But I could sit back and go, okay, for the next year, I'm going to hire all these other broke therapists, do this mindset stuff. I'm going to go on all these crazy courses, spend another $20,000 to get at the end of this journey that I'm on and realize, hey, I'm still in the same place. I still maybe feel a little bit more confident, but I still don't know how to run a business. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. You're in the same place. So confidence comes by getting things right, making mistakes, taking action. So you have to learn that each day you are going to wake up and you are going to attack your business regardless of how you feel. Get rid of the emotion. Get out of your head. You're not thinking about you, so you should be out of your head anyway. And take action regardless of how you feel. I see, and I've seen this a couple of times, and I actually see this a fair bit of times very commonly, is like people say, don't start your business until you feel completely confident. You should only be taking action on your business when it feels right for you or you're energetically connected to this. These theories, if you believe them, are destroying your possibility of growing your business. Get out of your head, stop thinking, turn your brain off, and take action. It's going to be scary. It's going to be fun. You're going to fuck things up. You're going to do things that are awesome. This is business. This is reality. This is life. And if you do it this way, you'll get cash flow coming into your business quicker than every other person that you're certified with that is convinced of all these out there ridiculous theories about mindset and connection and all that. Take the action. Who cares what else is going on? You have to take action because your clients are waiting to be served. Your clients have their problem right now. What the hell are you waiting for? The next one, again, to this is like, you're not going to feel certified enough. So when it comes to certifications, you want to make sure that you have the correct certification based on where your practice is, the type of therapy that you're doing, and definitely the type of niche that you're doing. But you don't need to go beyond that, okay? So what I always tell people when they ask this, you only need to be certified enough to meet the regulations. That's 100% important. You do not want to skip that. But you also only want to be certified enough to treat your clients. The cool thing about it is you could do something like this. You can get certified enough now, get the regulations, get your insurance, all the things that we have to do. There's no way around that. I'm 100% all for that. Then start treating your clients, get some cash flow into your business. Then when you take some time off, because you're doing $5,000 a month, 10 grand a month, 30 grand a month, go get more certified later and use that cash flow from your paying clients to further up-level yourself. That is a business plan worth going for. But if you're forever digging in your pocket saying to yourself, I'm just going to get one more certification, or I just saw this shiny object certification on Facebook ads that said, if you do advanced master clinical in this, it's going to help you get more clients, feel more confidence, blah, 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 blah. You've learned all these things before. Most of the courses that you'll see now are just the same thing repeated over and over with a brand new name, and it looks a lot shinier. Forget about shiny object. Only get certified, like I said, based on the regulations. 100% agree with that. But only get certified enough to start seeing paid clients now. Certify yourself more later, and only if you need it. Okay, don't just be one of those people that becomes like a certification junkie, because all you're going to be doing is digging into your pockets. You're never going to get cash flow. Big one, shiny objects. Now, I'm going to post another video below because this is a huge one. Isn't it interesting that across the internet, across social media, you'll have all of these business owners, okay, that'll say, in order to grow your business, in order to get clients, in order to have success and make money, it's all about mindset. It's all about your inner child healing. It's abundance blocks and all those sorts of things. Now, isn't it funny that you go and buy those courses based on the marketing that that person has put in front of you? So what, Scott, what do you mean by this? What the hell are you talking about? Isn't it funny that they tell you to buy their mindset course from a Facebook ad, and they've got a sales page, and they've got a price, they've got audiences, they're doing social media. All the stuff I'm telling you to do now, they are selling you a course based on the action they are taking. They didn't get to having a business by following their own course. Isn't that interesting? And I always tell people this, you've got gurus and people you follow for motivation. Awesome, that's fantastic. But don't just fall for what they say. Look at what they're doing. If you look at any motivational speaker, anyone selling a mindset course, abundance blocks, all that sort of stuff, what's happening behind their business? These are all the operations that you need as a therapist or a coach to launch your business. So while they're telling you in order to grow your business, you just need mindset. However, they've got a price, they've got a product, they've got sales team, they've got social media, they're doing Facebook ads, they've got funnels, they're taking action, they've got sales teams, they've got KPIs. I'll leave another video below explaining this more. You see my point here. So they're doing all the things I'm telling you guys to do, and they're putting all the right things in front of you, like I'm telling you guys to do for your clients, and you've bought their course. So don't get lost in the shiny object thing of when people say it's all about mindset. Look at what they're doing. If they're doing social media, they're taking action, they have a niche, they have a price, you need to do the same thing. You are not going to build a business off mindset. Mindset, abundance blocks, all that sort of stuff. Sure, you could clear those things up, but let's be honest, guys. If mindset is such an issue, if abundance blocks is such an issue, and this is just a theory, the only reason it's become an issue is because you've believed in it. So just stop believing in it and take the action. All that time spent on all these shiny object courses, you could be finding your niche, getting your price, doing social media, doing strategy calls, building the business, having the operations, all the virtual assistants, all the things these people have done to sell their course to you. That's what you need to do. So don't get lost in that. They didn't become successful by the mindset. They became successful by launching a course. Program's good or not, really doesn't matter, but they've launched a course, they've set up the operations, and they're taking action on their business. So why not do the same for your clients? They didn't get successful from the mindset. It was the other way around. They got successful by operations, systems, prices, and they just happened to sell you a course that is about mindset. So look at what they're doing, not what people are saying to you. That alone is going to save you a ton of money, guys, and going to save you a ton of time. So you can thank me for that later. I'm not saying don't do these courses. I'm not saying don't follow the gurus. But be very, very careful about what you fall for and what you believe in, how naive we can be. And I was that person. I was so naive to this. I was so convinced that it was mindset, shiny objects with my abundance blocks and all that sort of stuff, until I started to stop listening to what these people were saying. I started looking at what they're doing. And what they were doing was all the things I needed to take action on. And after years and years of doing this mindset stuff, I'd buy another course and another course. Then this new guru out of nowhere who took more action than everybody else. I bought his and her course as well. Then I looked at what I was learning and thought, hang on, I know this stuff. It's the same shit being repeated over and over. Why do I keep buying this course? Why do I keep buying this course over and over and over? And I've been using this course for the last 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, whatever. Nothing's happened. And all that time spent on this thing right here, which is unproven, I should have been running a business. I should have been doing the very thing these people did to sell their course to me. So I'll leave a video below. That is, take something away from this video, it would be that. So guys, what the hell are you waiting for? You have to launch the business. Your family depends on this, guys. Your bank balance depends on this. Your niche clients depend on this. You need operations. You need to learn how to sell. You need to learn how to do marketing on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. You need to find a niche. You need to have a right price. You need to hire a virtual assistant. You need to do all of these things, okay? You can't come into this business, in any sort of business, a therapist or a coach, thinking that it's everything other than this stuff. Now, I know deep down, if you look deep into your heart, you know this stuff. You know you have to do this, and you're resisting. So instead of trying to figure out why you're resisting, what are you connected to, your inner child, past trauma, cut out the middleman and just take action regardless of how it feels. So to make it even easier for you guys, hopefully this video made sense. To make it even easier, I'm going to give you guys a free program. It's not shiny object. You don't have to pay, but I'm going to talk about your complete life coaching, hypnotherapy, NLP business plan, where I talk about all of this stuff, your consistency, your operations, the skill set that you have, your niche, your price, social media. I talk about all of that stuff in massive amounts of detail. I'm going to leave a link below. You can join that program for free. Keep it for life. It'll be the complete life coaching, hypnotherapy, and business plan. It'll take you over to Udemy, where we have that free course. And it's going to talk about not just this stuff here, but it's going to talk about what the operations look like. What does your business plan tell? What do you have to do? Here's the thing, guys. Regardless of how long you've been in business for, how long you've been thinking about launching this business, here's the bottom line. This is the reality. If you're not waking up each and every day to book strategy calls, you're falling behind. If you're not waking up each and every day knowing what to do to get your next client or even your first client, it means that you don't have predictability. If you're waking up each day thinking, I'm going to do it tomorrow. No, I'll do it tomorrow. I need another course. Does that mean I've got to start charging straight away? Do I have to do sales? Yes to all of these things, guys. You have to take action on this. Your family is depending on you guys. Your lifestyle is depending on you. That $20,000, $40,000, $60,000 that you've spent on all your certifications, those things have to be paid back. Your mortgage has to be paid. Bills has to be paid. So you can't go into this in a very placid state. You've got to start taking action on this. You've got to be ruthless when it comes to business. So forget about just setting goals and sitting back and waiting. You know, you might be saying to yourself, Scott, I don't create. I'm going to wait for things to come to me. It takes far too long. And these are just theories. When it comes to business, you look at the most successful business owners in this world, the biggest companies, the biggest things that you see on the internet, they're all created not by just thinking, but by taking action. Look at someone like Jeff Bezos, okay, the creator of Amazon. Do you think he's sitting in his boardroom? Well, he's retired now, but do you think he's sitting in his boardroom doing vision boards, thinking, just talking about taking action? Do you think they're sitting in their boardroom with all headphones on, listening to audios about getting rid of abundance blocks? Hell no. He's working 7 days a week, 15 hours a day. And that's why he has become the richest man in the world. And you can go backwards from the richest all the way down to the 5th or 10th or 20th richest person in the world. And what's the one thing that all have in common? They take more action than you and I. They take more action more consistently, and they don't stop. Instead of thinking, they just started taking action. So what the hell are you waiting on, guys? Your family depends on this. Your freedom depends on this. Your lifestyle depends on this. So to make it even easier, like I said, I've done all the thinking for you. Go check out this program. Go enroll it for free. But that's it, guys. Hopefully this was more as like my version of a motivational speech, guys. But this is the reality. This is fact. This is what it is. This is what business looks like. How do I know this? Because it's what I did in my business, what we've done to teach thousands of therapists and coaches as well. Forget about the mindset. Forget about the connection to the universe. Forget about the abundance blocks. Forget about the inner child healing. Forget about giving away free sessions. You don't have to. Giving stuff away for free. Worrying about doing sales and always concerned about yourself. Get out of your head and take action. No, it's never going to feel right. You're always going to feel scared. You're always going to feel nervous, but who cares? Start taking action. Don't have this thing turn into another project or another life goal that you regret because you didn't take action. The only difference between you being here with no business and you being here with a very successful business is action or the lack of, nothing else. So guys, like I said, go check out that course below. If you have any questions about this, by all means, leave a comment below. Reach out to me on social media as well. Make sure you send me a friend request. Just look for the dorky guy with the glasses, Scott Jansen. You'll see me, guys. See me there. Really easy to get a hold of me on Facebook. Send me a friend request. Ask any questions you have based on this video, any other videos we have. Not only would you get this course, guys, but go check out our entire YouTube channel. There's something like 200 or 300 videos all about systems, business, sales, marketing, niching, all of the stuff you need. Nothing about mindset, nothing about connection to the universe, because that stuff doesn't exist in the real world, in reality, when it comes to business. So guys, dive in the deep end. I'm in the pool with you. It's great in the water. Dive in the deep end, then I can show you how to swim once you're in, because that's the hardest part done. It just all starts, guys, by taking the first piece of action. So to take the first piece of action, go check out this course, guys. So that's it for me for today. I'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye for now.